I wonder if they're going to learn what to ban against Gen G, but they're still going to struggle. So the problem with Gen G is you ban Nidalee, he plays Karthus. You ban Nidalee Karthus, he plays Lilia. You play Nidalee Karthus, he plays Brand or some shit. You ban Tristana, he plays Corki. You ban Corki, he plays Yone. You play Jace. Like, I don't know. You can't ban out their fucking Psycho style. Ooh, Vi's open. They're gonna go Ashe. Now, what are they gonna do? Corki, Karthus, Yone, Karthus, Lucian, Nami. Varus is open as well if you wanna deny it from Varus Ashe. There's Corki. So there's Tristana into Corki. There's the pecking order. And now they probably play Varus, Karthus as well. Or Zeri, yeah. Wait, we might, with Zeri, Corki, we might see Canyon play Sejuani. Nah. Okay, they denied it. Yeah, I thought that they would play Sejuani. Oh, I like it. I like KT's draft so far. Wow, this is a good draft against Gen G. That Sejuani denial was huge. If you pick Lulu here, Leona here, yeah, support here feels easiest. Just drop jungle. If I was KT, I would ban Maokai and... Do you ban Karthus with this game? I don't think you ban Karthus, right? Maybe you just have to. He's just that guy. Yeah. So Karthus, Maokai. I don't think Canyon would play Ivern. I really don't think Canyon would play Ivern. Ivern would be a mega pick for Gen G, but I don't think he would play it. I think KT's draft is excellent so far. I am scared of Ivern on 4 though, and counterpick top. I think the Alistar Brown ban is kind of useless. They're gonna play Rel anyway or some shit. Or they're gonna play Varus Ashe. They ban Lilia, so I would have banned Maokai there actually. I'm a bit scared of Maokai with Genji's comp. Yeah, Brand would go hard. That was the pecking order, right? It was Nidalee, Karthus, Lilia, Brand. And it's Zyra. Okay, well, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's Canyon, Zyra jungle. Just fucking, these people are impossible to draft against. I give up. I give up. It's impossible. It's a Poppy on 5, no? Poppy on 5 goes hard. Maokai support? Oh my god, they're doing Jax. They're doing Jax top blind with Poppy support blind, or what, to deny Poppy counterpick on 5? No, they're not. They're doing Ashe Seraphine. Seraphine a really good pick there. That hurts the Poppy top pick into Jax a lot. What do you pick top here? Maybe Gragas is better than Poppy now. Maybe Gragas or Poppy is better. Gragas better than Poppy. I don't know what Keen wants to do. I think Renekton is a troll pick. Okay, Cassante is very safe. KT draft is really good, I think. I think this is the closest draft I've seen Gen G play against so far in summer. To explain why Seraphine picks hurts Poppy, because Poppy is just bad against enchanters, right? And mages. It's annoying for Poppy. She likes bruisers and melee champs. Yeah, KT will probably get gapped anyway. Please take a second to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this video. Thank you. I thought you played First Strike Zyra jungle. I guess the nerfs, right? I think Perfect's not sick anymore. I think he's better.
Actually have a pot because his plants are going to tank everything.
Yes. You just
what the fuck
really
is this? Riot? Oh my god, the clear is quick. The clear is so quick. Holy shit, he's clicked quick on the clear. So Zyra's finishing her blue. She's a camp ahead of Zyra. Of Sejuani, sorry. A full camp ahead. If not more. He's gonna finish his clear at 256. 257. He didn't smite her. Wow.
Doesn't even get impatient.
And instantly into bot. No cleanse Ashe. What?
Killing these camps into a meat.
What?
Oh, great flash to get himself out of the way.
Instantly.
Still has to use
Canyon goated. Yeah, I think so. Jesus, man. We have seen Zyra jungle before, but this is crazy. They're gonna dive bot and just sacrifice the Leona, I think.
Oh dear, there's the flash grasping root. Stepped, able to
I don't
walk
even
out
need
of it,
sacrifice.
but he still has to walk in the wrong
crazy.
direction.
Canyon is so imbalanced, by the way. Canyon is so imbalanced. It's not the same when Elyoyo plays it. I don't know. No champ is the same when Canyon plays it. I feel like when Canyon plays a champ, he does something weird every game. Or he does something interesting, or something crazy. Or he finds angles. I don't know. Not even about Elyoyo, it's just Canyon is just that guy. Imagine having Chovy Canyon on your team. Jesus. He's playing First Strike Corki. What? After the nerfs? He was playing Fleet Q-Max Corki, Triforce. Now he's playing Muramana Corki First Strike. Wow, so Canyon takes 2 grubs and then runs as fast as he can to Drake. And now they're gonna take Drake. That's crazy. And Keen finishes the last grub. What? They just got grubs and Drake. This is such a, like... This is so unfair. It's not like they're losing lanes that hard either. They did that against Ashe Seraphine on the tower being pushed in the whole game. They did that when Jax just had one wave pushing into him. I guess the first blood did help them get bot push a little bit, but like what? Pyosik has 1% lane procs.
Like you say again, as we're going to hold that thought for a moment. Flash out from Beryl, gets himself under the turret, but can he keep himself alive is the question as Pays in a bit.
I guess he just can't keep up on the clear to Zyra, right? Oh my god, he's spotted on the ward. Wait, did Keen see him? No one pinged him.
Spot, they know that Pyosik's there.
Yeah, and Keen is going to get... Oh no, not going to get...
Oh my god, it's a horror. This game's just open. Look at enemy camps in bot side. And look at King Canyon where he's sprinting. La la la. Can't lane bot and taking camp soon. He actually doesn't go for the camp, he just doesn't want to lane bot. Don't get solo kill perfect, please.
Press the Grandmaster's might, but I don't know whether it's necessarily going to work. He's not going to be able to catch up. And that is not going to be any sort of solo kill. Both flashes now down as Canyon. Oh,
Canyon is everywhere.
He is going to be able to make it somewhere out of this. Goes down to that
flash
last
anyway.
rocket.
I love it how Canyon plays the game, right? He sees Sedge topside. He walks in, zones away enemy bot lane. When Sejuani bases and runs through to defend Krugs, or like tries to get the Krugs to defend them, he then runs away from the Krugs out starting him and takes the Raptors and ganks mid instead while Sejuani is trying to defend their camp. Crazy, no? He like baits Sejuani into thinking that he's going to try and take the Krugs, and then he goes for Raptors instead, and while he's trying to take the Krugs, he's just zoning away their bot. KT swapping for grubs. I don't know if that's a good idea. I feel like Jax can't hold the tower, but Cassante can. I see what you see how Genji dealt with it though. They let Canyon hit the tower with him, and then Lahen's base and ran top just in case. They didn't commit to the dive, which he would have been there for, and anyway now he can run mid to Drake. So Genji had everything covered off. They've done 150 damage to towers this game, KT. What? What are they doing here? Oh, they're putting their bot lane mid. And Chobi's going top, so are they going to try and hit top tower? I don't get it. 5-4 tier Corki, so he doesn't rush Muramana, or Manamine rather. Oh, Genji's macro is crazy.
Still, may not necessarily be dying as the arrow is going to sail by majestically, but doesn't really do too much there. What the hell was that? Pays was already celebrating the release of a sequel to Jet Set Radio.
Bro, if Genji keeps this up, I think Pyosik's about to break a new damage record.
When I was learning to ride a bike, I got hit by a parked car. There's an ulti from BDD. Chovy gonna
can't catch me.
Able to flash out of there, still has to
but how did Chovy react to that with W? That's crazy, no? He actually reacted to Yone ult buffer with W. He got hit still, but that was crazy to react. Genji's 4k up with 1 kill. Zeke's new Night's Vow? Yeah, Zeke's new Night's Vow. New Night's Vow, new Frozen Heart, all that shit. He's waiting for Raptor to respawn. Is he that quick on his clear? So he's actually waiting for camps to respawn like he's Ivern or what?
That was actually my job.
This fucking Canyon guy.
Why
are people calling me a Genji fanboy? What are you yapping about, bro? This team's playing insanely good.
Doesn't get an opportunity just yet. As Returl is going to fall down. King getting kited. That is a decent encore under 3. Perfect into the backline. Finds his counter-strike on everyone. Strangle Thorns is there defensively, but BDD finds the ulti and KT! They managed to manufacture a team fight, and it has not looked better. Outside of that part there where Keen manages to kill Perfect. Chovy trying to go 1v4. That ain't gonna work.
Chow, what did I miss? KT just won a fight? I left for 1 second and KT won a fight?
Yep,
I left for 1 second and it was a mega team fight? Yo, what the fuck? My doorbell rang, man. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm gluing my fucking ass cheeks to this chair. They're not allowed to win any more fights. Nope. I'm gluing myself to this chair. Did they engage the second I stood up or what? Like what? I'm watching every KT game till the day I die, bro. They are never getting past 5th place.
Looking for a play on him here.
What the fuck did Pyosik just do? So I guess the gold lead is where, chat? Is it on Zeri or what?
Yep.
Zeri Cassante maybe?
Yeah, Keen knows what's going on here. As Pays is moving on
yeah, they
down,
can't get him, no shot.
A ward hop leap, and then
Jax is really slippery. I don't think Zyra has that much of a gold lead though. Maybe like 600 field plates. Oh yeah, maybe she has like a 700, 800 gold lead. Okay, I think Cassante is unkillable now. I think it's GG. Cassante can't die. It's over. The front line of Genji is crazy OP. Also, be careful of the Baron rush from Zyra. This could be a good fight for KT.
Perfect.
Jack's positioning is really good.
Once again, it is that flank. They will start off this dragon once again. There's the flash forward, flash out from
Scuffed
Beryl,
engage.
though, as Pays immediately cleanses the glacial prison.
Scuffed, that's engaged.
Feeling pretty safe at this point in time. Finds the arrow.
Oh, Genji's in trouble.
There's the knock up at the Strangle Thorns.
Genji's in trouble.
Down. It's perfect to get
Oh,
Pays out of the fight, though, and there is the kill under Canyon that he finally finds. This
Pays
time,
lived.
though, Pays is still
Keen went
alive,
down? No, he didn't. He just Cassante'd them.
Slices him up, and gets
Yeah, GG,
out of
GG.
there. Deft wanting to get
Or
a
is
bit
it?
of damage back
Oh,
as
perfect.
there's
Could have
the
flashed, but he was
counterstrike
too
from
far.
Perfect.
Wait, hold
The
up.
arrows
Whoa, whoa,
are
whoa, whoa,
raining
whoa, whoa, whoa,
through,
whoa.
though, and Perfect
Oh,
just
Pace!
wanting to find a pace. Getting kited at Deft. Finds the 1v1
What are
at
we
the
doing?
end.
What are we doing?
It's
What
a
are we doing?
teleport to bring
Deft
Keen
just
back in,
completely
though.
smoked him.
And I don't know whether Deft wants
Deft
to go
just
for that
completely
particular
smoked
1v1
him with the
as well. At least
side
this
spec.
time he'll be able to walk
Yo,
his
Deft
way
movement
out.
there was
As
crazy.
my good-
I just had Prey-Ash
I'm not
flashbacks.
so
That was
sure.
crazy.
That's
It
it.
looked
A
bad,
lot
then
of
it
the
looked good, then it looked bad, then it looked good,
And
then it
the
looked bad
engage
again
is
for
good,
Genji.
but not remotely as good as it
So
was
here the
before.
engage from Genji was
Barrel,
scuffed,
even
so it
though
looked
he
initially
ends up
bad
getting
because then they're running
frontline
away
lands
from
and then
Seraphine Ashe and they're getting like
goes
slow
so
chase,
deep,
right?
the rest of Genji can't realistically
Then it looked
follow.
good for
The very
Genji when
early
Zeri
stands
lives
out
through the
on
fight,
pace
and
as
Yone,
well.
what you'll see him do
Where
here
you
is
might get
after
a
his
little
ult,
bit
he'll
worried,
flash
I think
into
that this
Corki
time
Zeri.
Canyon gets way more
So here
value
you'll
out
see a
of
great
his
ult from
ultimate,
BDD.
forces
Now
them
watch his
back.
flash, he
BDD
flashes
doesn't
down into
actually
Corki
get
Zeri,
on
now it looks
top
bad for
of
KT.
Ace,
Then it looks great for Genji again because
here
Keen
you're
lives.
like, okay,
But
this
then
is
what
done,
happens
though.
on this 2v3
But
turn?
Genji crucially overstepped. They don't have to go
Perfect
in
pops
here.
the dodge,
Keen is back
and then
in.
Deft just spaces
And
the fuck
Keen
out of
is about
everyone.
to TP back in.
This is exact like.
Oh my god, he dodged both auto attacks. Oh my god, he dodged both auto attacks.
Finally, they're about
Oh my god,
to,
Deft.
get situations once again. Perfect on a flank angle. Genji, full information. Goshik
BDD
getting
has
down
ulti.
low. Deft
KT
trying
are
to
trolling
find
here a
these
bit,
volleys is perfect.
but
Gets into that
perfect.
backline. Another stranglethorn
Oh.
used on just
He's
the
gonna die
jabs,
here.
but it may work out
Uh-oh.
here. It's a decent
Nice Seraphine
knockback.
ult.
They take down the top laner.
Deft is the only
and
damage.
Keen is
Oh,
absorbing
BDD.
so much BDD. He finds both
Oh,
carries in
BDD.
the backline, and Pace is wiped
Nah,
out.
Deft's down.
This time,
Doesn't
though,
matter.
they managed to get Deft and available.
I think Sejuani dies here, and they lose Nash, and they lose Drake. Nice try. I think Perfect needs to commit here. Look, he goes in. I think he just needs to go in. He doubted it, I think. Yeah, some good team fighting from
This is
KT.
what it's been looking like we're heading towards.
But you can see the
most
macro is
of
just
the game.
not there, but the team fighting is really good.
Genji not there.
Oh
He's on
man.
the top side,
Actually, as
putting
much as
that
I want to see
extra
KT
pressure
lose,
down. And there are too many
they had a
holes
cool
in the
team
ship
fight.
and
A
not
cool
enough
few
quads.
team fights. Yeah, Genji hasn't dropped a game yet. They should drop a game. Maybe not a series, but a game.
In that they don't just pile up behind.
Well,
Ooh,
there it
another
is.
mega
BDD
engage.
finds all of
What?
them. With that ulti, they do manage to at least
What?
get the kill on the Yone.
And they're still gonna lose.
And I think maybe the wallets are a bit too heavy because look at finds
I guess it's
himself-
because they hit
Look, from
onto
the library.
Pace, right?
Very,
And
very
it
cute
always
stuff.
looks
It's
crazy
okay,
because
Perfect
Pace
gets
dies,
barrel.
but
the last man standing.
like
and I
Pace
thought that
doesn't
was
do anything
gonna
this
be
game.
it. That was the team fight.
That's the
Now,
third time where KT's like Turner engages
Zyra
them perfect.
presses the button.
Got the
Zero.
boss beat. There's just another phase.
But Pace also did
I
zero, he
know,
got one
it's
shot.
exactly like health bar. And you're like, oh, surely he's about to die, so you just use all your damage abilities. And
BDD is
it's
getting
just not
one
up.
tapped
Yeah,
by
then you
Chovy.
can't defend, and then he just sucker
Yeah, then he
punches
just
you.
actually
This Corki
kills
is
you. Everyone does,
absolutely...
'cause he
Look at his
hasn't
damage
used all
dealt,
your
are you
defensives
kidding?
like you've been-
One
You
and a
can't say
half times.
Genji's looking shaky. No, KT just looks like they're really good at team fights.
Yeah. And
How can you say
I feel like
Genji's
that's a
shaky? What are they doing that's
tough
shaky?
task with Canyon here
KT's
on
just
this
playing really
Zyra
well.
that has-
There's gotta
BDD
be.
level
There's
16
no
with
way it's
IE
just
now.
random KT to find an even better angle. I just don't know if it's there.
Well, Solar Flare is going to slow down Deft.
07
as
barrel.
Now they do find an encore. We'll see whether that's it's just not. Barrel explodes like a balloon, and at least King gets knocked up, but he's just not taking damage. He
BDD
dives in,
can't
gets
move.
the all out onto Pyoshik.
And he landed the
Flash out
root
from
on his
Deft,
snapback
but his
perfectly.
health bar is just
KT deserved this win, man. The fights that they've been pulling off, well, they deserve to be at least closer.
synchronized. We go to the bottom.
Crazy that Chovy did this whole build, and his last item is IE.
Open.
We've gone from first item IEs to last item IEs in
That's
like
alright.
3
Speaking of
weeks.
which,
This Baron gets one shot by Zyra, Corki, Zeri.
All this Baron is
Oh,
just
Chovy's positioning is not
falling
great.
down lower and
Need some help
lower.
here,
They
maybe?
do a bit of damage here to
Okay,
King,
didn't
start
punish him
this
for
one
it.
up, and the Baron is now going to lose interest in the
Look at
It
the
was a
fight.
bit
base.
cooked there.
Look at the base.
The Winions are getting the work done here, but KT, we know that they are committed
Asher
to
onto
finding
Cassante.
a team fight. Perfect.
Everything onto
Gets
Cassante is
himself
only half.
over. Lehans
Pace,
was
you're such a
waiting for him.
troll.
It's now Chovy.
Pace is
He's
such a
gonna
troll.
get stunned up. Pace
He
is
got a
going
lot
to
of damage
fall
down, though.
Perfect goes golden, avoids the Stranglethorn.
He got a
The
lot of
team
damage
fight's
down.
Beautiful. We're trying to ignore the fact that the base is just getting torn to shreds anyway. There's the one
Pace did get a lot of damage down.
But it's not really a 1-for-1 because
BDD has
Genji
ult.
just needs to get the
Oh,
50-50.
Chovy knew it was coming.
He doesn't manage to
He
get
saw the ward.
Chovy,
He
and
just saw the
Chovy
Yone.
once again doesn't have to flash.
He
It's
just
a
saw him.
double kill. Russia gonna
07
try
deft.
and slow him down.
You
But
did
we
great.
can see those really large
You did
red
great.
markers, and here we are now. Back
Oh,
into
the
base.
music
So
played a bit
they
early
need to
there.
just want- they're a super-
Here
They
comes the
found a
music. You can
couple
play
of
the music.
fights. That was
Wait.
really cool.
You can play the
There was
music
just nothing they could do in the end.
now. There we go.
A roller.
He blew his mouse. Okay, can I lane like
People
Chovy now?
Look at this and go, man, I can't believe they gave
Pressure
Okay,
or
let's see if
something
KT
like
can do a
that.
good draft again.
Happy about how that
This is
one
the same
goes.
draft?
Change things up
Or is
here.
Pyosik getting a
This
better jungle
selection
matchup?
of picks, though, to be
Don't
perfectly
do
honest,
Azir.
like,
Actually, they're gonna do Azir, aren't they? It's BDD. How do we fix the draft? Azir. Oh no, they're sticking with it.
Yeah.
Are they really running it back?
Right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
why not?
securing the Zyra early.
There is
It's the same draft.
that is
But it's fine, like they'll just play the same shit. Ooh, they went to Xante, I like that.
correct.
Whoa.
Back to
I
one
don't know
of his
if I
all-time
like that.
favorites. This will mean
Shouldn't
that
they play
Beryl is
Ashe
probably
Rel then?
not going to,
They need some melee champ here.
into
Brown,
Andal on
maybe?
his,
Okay, they believe in the
so
Jax.
far,
There's no way to play Pantheon support, right? Lulu versus Blitz. What is he doing? That's gotta be troll, right? Lulu Ashe into Blitz? Why don't they just play Ashe Brown or something? Don't play Udyr Keen, you rat. Are they gonna lane swap? No, there's no way they lane swap, right? I don't like this Lulu pick.
I think
I think it's a horror. No swaps.
Definitely do their very best, as Keen is already showing it. They're level 1, obviously insanely strong, very obnoxious.
That's so OP. Level 1, it's crazy. He's gonna have his Unleashed whatever the fuck in a sec as well. He got all 3 creeps too.
Slowing down
So this is the
Pyosik
good
just
news
a
of
little
the
bit
Ashe
is
Lulu.
quite nice.
Level 1 to 3, they're fine, I think.
Perfect helping
But
out.
then it just turns into a
initial
horror.
plan to help out there with the
So
leash
Canyon
makes
full
a lot
cleared
of
at
sense
20
to
at
make sure that
2:59
Canyon
last
can
game.
get as the
Is he
reality
faster
of
or
the
slower right
situation
now?
with the Zyra.
He looks a
And I
bit
do wanna
slower.
echo what you've done combined with
Looks like
the
he watered his
Ashe.
red and went to
The amount
Krugs.
of pressure that you generate is amazing.
Top is just
I'm
proxy
really
central.
happy about this because
Ooh,
had seemingly
256, a bit quicker.
about this.
How has he gotten here?
Oh, he snuck through.
Yeah, looks like KT kind of knew what was going on here. Still, they have to blow
That-
the heel as Beryl gets the
So
flash
close.
off
I think if Lahen just
in
flash
time.
hooked,
That
he had
rocket
him.
grabbed them all of
Isn't
that
this the
control.
same that
Heel
happened in
and flash
game
now
1 though?
down on Beryl this time, but it's still
Isn't the exact same
problem.
thing?
He tried and contest. Don't think that's going to.
I'm gonna go back to first strike, Corky. I've decided.
So
You've convinced me. You've convinced me to go back to it.
Yeah, they don't have
And
first
it's
blood.
not
this
My
time
favorite
just
build.
yet.
And I'll do it with
advantage you
tier.
get.
Caps is doing
Yep,
fleet
he's gonna head
footwork.
down, grab his Raptors
Rookie is
on
doing
that
fleet
spawn.
footwork.
To
No
see
one's
where
doing
to go
first strike.
next, of
No
course.
one in the world.
As the really
No,
fast Beryl
it's just
is gonna
all
get
fleet.
hooked,
Ooh, big hook.
and
He's
they
dead.
hadn't backed. And he's not
So
gonna be
why
able
did
to
we
heal.
pick
He does
Lulu
manage
into
to get
Blitz?
himself the shield, but that is
Like,
once
what
again
was the
first
thought there? I don't
blood
get it.
for
Lulu
the
into Blitz is so
secondary portion.
crazy after the first few levels. It's crazy now. How is Chovy up 10 CS? Like, what?
To
Poor
start off
Pyosik
this
just trying to clear his
dragon.
camps. Mid's getting out farmed. Top's pushed into
There's
tower being
nothing you
proxied.
can do.
Bot lane's losing
Realistically,
flash and
now
dying.
Deft pick is really hard to play, right? If you start getting invaded, if you're getting pressured.
Yo, Keen, you need to ghost all the way to bot lane now.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he's like, if he does that and then runs bot and
And then
ganks,
runs bot and dives bot. Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, Ashe
and
can't
while
even walk up.
The funniest part of me is that while
Look at
all
where
of this
Ashe is.
happening, don't need to do
Sejuani's on grubs.
anything,
She
I just need
refuses to lane.
last hit my minions, my side lanes are winning, my jungle
Blitz
is
Zyra could be
winning.
anywhere. I think he shot Ashe E to enemy red and saw Zyra,
He's
so I think
still
he's fine.
head by BDD here. There's Hex Flash, and Lahen's gonna get slowed down momentarily. Doesn't quite find that hook.
Big
As
miss.
now Deft able to avoid the extendo beam. Ulti from Pays. Beryl doesn't have his available, nor does Deft. They do want to be able to
Pays
kill a
E'd
minion
actually.
or
He's
two
in
to
trouble.
try and get level 6. As now Pays gonna get turned on. Still level
Here comes
5
that
to
guy.
level 6 from Pays, but in comes
Oh, here comes that
There's
Canyon
the
guy.
Flash. Doesn't manage to get too much, but there is the hook
Classic.
from Lahen's.
Oh man, I think that's broken their lane now. That's GG in the lane.
Because they have sums and you don't, and that just buys
Holy
time for
fuck,
Canyon
Udyr.
to
I feel like Pyosik needs to get involved more through bot. But how does Sejuani Lulu beat Blitz Zyra? Or Pyosik just full clearing to try and keep up? He has to sacrifice his camps at this point. Like, what is going on? He's covering bot now, which is good.
Though, as this big wave is stacking up, and
Oh my god,
the grasping
Canyon.
roots will connect, but Pyosik, he'll turn up immediately to get
He's
knocked
too
up
good.
into the
He's
sky.
too good.
Canyon locks down that
He used
first
that
kill,
vision
and
pocket
there's
to
a
get 2
hook
kills.
once more. KT, it looked rough in game
Are you
1.
cra-
It is
are you
looking
kidding?
absurdly difficult here in game number 2. Oh,
Oh, they
man.
put a
All
plant
right,
so Blitz can run to the
he
tower.
find the hook?
Predict the
Will
flash.
he need to find the hook, I guess, is the question. As Pyosik
Oh,
is
he
gonna
tried. He
flash
tried to
it.
predict.
And
Crazy that he
Genji,
finds 2
I mean,
kills
it's
with that
just a
little vision
much
pocket around the
cleaner
wall
version
from Ashe trying to get the
of
wave
game
on the
one,
tower.
right?
Forgot Lehen splits from MSI.
Yeah,
Yeah, but It's not like they forgot about Blitz, right? Blitz was just picked on 4, and then they had counter-pick support, and they picked Lulu. It's like instantly lost in what. But you can win that if you play perfectly. But I don't think it's even remotely possible. Ooh, nice ult. He's gonna lose flash here. Oh, he tried to predict. And he... Ooh, okay, I think he wasted his flash. It looks really silly when you try and predict flash and they don't flash. He just looks like a complete inter. Yeah, Keen's chilling. He's like 3 plates up, 10 CS. He's doing really good. This is what a counter pick's like on weak side, you know? They have Jax, just pick Udyr, win lane. Nice, perfect, thank you. Oh, Chovy. Does he die? Nice, fine. They don't have Yone ult. Yeah, I think Gen G will go 80, you know. I think they will. Who can beat them? Who did they beat so far, by the way? Who did they beat? They beat Fearex, T1, and now KT. So the only person left who can beat them is Damwon. But the fans don't deserve Damwon. You come to us for hope. You must be desperate. Imagine if KT had Cuz. Yeah, if they had Cuz, he'd be 0-6 or they'd have 5 kills by now. At least he would make the game a bit quicker. Or he'd do something. Like Cuz is pretty good, you know. I actually think Cuz is really good. For some reason, when he left T1, he stayed good, you know. I think sometimes when players leave T1, they just look like shit. But he's looked good still since he left T1. I mean, Kana slowly got worse, I think. That's just the vibe, I think, when you're on T1, I guess. I mean, think about when Peanut left T1. Didn't he go to LGD or some shit? Or where did he go? He went to Longzhu, no? Actually? Never mind. Oh, he went to Kingzone, that was it. Actually, he popped off on Kingzone. Yeah, he popped off. Bro, Longzhu was such a cool... Like orc, like a fucking dragon. Longzhu was really cool.
Clipping through the walls.
What is Lehens doing?
Just die, but it was very cool drifting, Lehens.
What did he
really
just do? Did he crash into the wall and then got caught? Oh, it got smited.
Absolutely irrelevant.
Pyosik fucking highway police.
Or Gen G as they teleport in. Chovy looking to make his way over. Pyosik using the walk tactic very nicely, but so's Keen, and his does some damage. Pyosik gonna have to get out of there. Permafrost does come on through. There's the ulti, but Pays just dodges out of the way. And BDD not gonna have that for this next fight. Now Lehens moving down, wanting to find that rocket grab. We'll see whether he can get it. His flash is abound. And that is another one. The ulti is gonna pick it up. Speaking of ultis, Lehens uses his circle as well.
I don't know what Lulu does. This team needs follow-up frontline, I think. So Perfect's never in any fight there. They lose bot tier 2. Yeah.
I like how Pays kills Barrel.
Wait, why does Corki have a Zeal? No, I guess he's going RFC chat, but he has a Caulfield as well. Doesn't he have to finish Murmana? Yeah, I think he's min-maxing. Oh yeah, let's get the replay of Lehens getting smited.
This is the replay that we have to be watching here. Is he's concentrating. He's like, wait a second.
This Corki looks so OP. I'm gonna try this build. First strike Corki with a Tia. Yo, hell yeah, I'm gonna try this build. Looks busted. What? That's a full tank. That's a full tank. What? No, I think Chovy's only doing this build into a melee champ. I think if he was against like Orianna or some shit or LeBlanc, he would never do this build. This patch they're playing on is the first strike nerf patch.
We have a play here.
Do we think Pyosik will survive is the question, as Keen is walking in amongst 3 people.
Look at Udyr. What?
Pyosik gets the wild growth onto Chovy.
Are they gonna force Nash with Zyra? Could work.
With the team.
And play on a hook. Oh, BDD. How do they know that Zyra's not soloing it with Zeri?
There's the hook. This time Pyosik going
now
to
they know.
be able to avoid it. Grasping Roots, not going to be able to find it. Just testing
KT a super team on paper?
It's a team
I mean, yeah.
Again.
Kinda.
Man, how many times can Pyosik try to bait
they
out
have like
so they can
Sejuani, Yone, Ashe, Sejuani, Yone, Ashe. Pyosik, Deft, Barrel. They won Worlds. I don't know, do you base super team off of current performance or do you base super team off of past achievements depending on how recent they were? Because if you go by past, which is the obvious one, you have 3 world champs. If you go off current performance, you have a 9th place team. Ever since they chose T1, shit's been going downhill, huh?
probably dead here. As does manage to sidestep
nice
that one
hook.
quite nicely, but the
Into
knockup
knock.
still does come through.
Now they're gonna force
And that
they're gonna
should
force
mean
Baron for
that
sure.
Gen G
Get some exit kills, maybe get a Hail Mary team fight.
All right, there's a Glacial Prison as Bioshik tries to find it. The arrow goes entirely
Did
wide,
Lehens
though,
flash out and save Sejuani for a second? Actually, he took her out the fight.
This game is the extendo beam is going to
Yeah.
force the ultimate out of
It's
BDD.
Jover.
He's running. It's going to be the answer.
Who can
here
beat
as
Gen G?
Easy of response. As Lehens
All right,
overwall,
me,
Chovy
Baus,
overwall,
and Nemesis need to
there
fly
is
over
a
to
hook,
Korea
that's
right
gonna
now and
connect.
scrim him.
Chovy's gonna
We'll
lock it up
stream
with
it.
the rocket. And so
I
there
think
it
we can
is.
take a game.
BDD so far. Let's
The
have a look at this one
final
more time.
warriors
Still some
to
smiles
defend
there from KT, understandably.
and take Gen G down
just too
are
damn good.
KDF,
The damage that comes out
Bro,
from Pays and Chovy
Hammerlife,
here
and
completely invalidates any form of healing that might be done.
Damn.
That's it, right?
KDF
One
beat
of
them in
being
spring?
the one
No, they
with
didn't.
all
Did
of the
they?
armor
No,
in
they
it.
didn't.
Yeah.
He
Only
was
KT beat
already
them in spring.
ignoring him.
Did KT fall off, chat?
Sad B. Pretty
Actually,
understandably.
They lost to Damwon in the playoffs, so they never really had anywhere to fall off of.
I think he's too worried, although BDD can still theoretically catch him as picks the gap there. Does Bioshik a little bit unfortunate as he manages to part the Red Sea. As
Another
it were.
day, another
And
Caedrel
Hook
was
gonna be
right.
avoided there
It's
with an arcing assault,
just
but
perfect at
my
this
goodness,
point.
the
It's been
damage
years of
is
being right.
just ridiculous.
If
And they still
anyone
have more
wonders
in
what
the
it's
tank,
like
right?
to be the
Canyon still
CEO
with the
of
Stranglethorns
good
available
takes,
as there is the
it's
grasping
pretty
roots. He
good.
throws down that
It's
ultimate
pretty
like
good.
I was talking about. And perfect.
It's
He has
pretty
to get
fun.
wild growth, but he's still
I
taking
like it.
so much
I like it.
damage. The hook is
And
going
I
to be
hope to
avoided,
continue
so he'll be able to make it back
honoring
to the
my
fountain.
traditional
But after
CEO
they
of
get
correct
their health
takes
bars back,
for many
where
years
does
to
the
come.
good news start for KT in this game?
There's no
What about
good news,
yesterday?
Atlas. We both know that.
Yeah,
It was only week
not
two.
happening.
They won. No one will remember that. No one. I don't remember what Damwon KT was their first round in spring. I don't remember. But I do remember how it ended. Boom, one shot.
And Deft could do nothing about it as the rockets rain down. Nexus turret 1 will fall down. Nexus 2
Just you wait till till
Gen G
Damwon beat
just
Gen G.
looking for a few
When that
extra
happens,
kills as they melt
you'll
them
all
on
apologize
their
to me.
fountain.
You'll all say
MSI
sorry,
champions
and you'll
just
beg for
toying
forgiveness.
with KT here, the only team that's been able to beat them in a best-of series this year, and it did not happen in the first round robin of summer.
The CEO of good takes
That's
never lets you down.
absolutely for